Hello my friends, Boomy here once again with another video for you, my Swtor brothers and sisters. How's everyone doing out there today in a galaxy far, far, far away? My friends, this is your first time on the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, become part of the family here for all your Swtor fun, news, and updates right here, right now. My friends, we have a new behind-the-scenes article, this time not only featuring Carrie Mead, who they interviewed her on about Andron, but also the man himself, the creative director Charles Boyd, has also sat down with us to talk about the new planet Mek-Sha. My friends, let's take a look at the article and see what they have to say. And here we are. As the launch of Onslaught expansion comes closer and closer, we're back with another behind-the-scenes interview with members of the team. Previously, we sat down with our art director, Carrie Mead, to discuss the making and of coming up with the planet Andron. This time, we have a 2-for-1 special. That's right. Carrie has returned to join us with our creative director, the man, the cosplayer himself, Charles Boyd, so that they can share what they went into the creation of Mek-Sha, a brand new planet coming to Star Wars: The Old Republic. And this is a beautiful shot of the half-ish moon thing of Mek-Sha. This is really cool. It's pretty much like a mining city, you know, place for like the not so savory of life. They live and do shadowy things inside this. This looks cool. I can't wait to get this. It's gonna be awesome. And the question is, with the Onslaught expansion, players will be exploring 2 new planets, Andron and Mek-Sha. While Andron is an established planet in the Star Wars lore, Mek-Sha is brand new. Why do you feel it was important to add a new planet as well as an existing one? Charles responds, while it's always a pleasure to visit old favorites and take a fresh look at them, it's also important to us to give players some totally new areas as well. And of course, it's very exciting and a huge honor to get the opportunity to create a new location from scratch for everyone's favorite galaxy far, far away. Now remember, if you guys aren't sure as to how Swtor is able to get away with some stuff, they cannot do anything without the approval of George Lucas, Star Wars and George Lucasfilm and all that. They have to go through them to get the green light to do stuff. So this is pretty awesome. Mek-Sha is kind of like, you know, in the lore, is it canon light? I mean, I don't know. We'll probably have to ask the mouse, but he's busy doing other things. Oh, yes, I am. That was a really bad impression. I apologize. Let's continue. Building off the last question, what drove you to create Mek-Sha? Why a lawless smuggler's den on an asteroid? Why not? Come on. Charles responds, the details of Mek-Sha were driven by the story. We've returned to the classic Sith Empire versus Galactic Republic conflict in our storyline, but wanted to show that this newest phase of that ongoing war is a bit more desperate and challenging than it was in the past. Resources are getting more difficult to acquire, and the criminal underworld is gaining power as it so often does in times of scarcity. I can't read. Mek-Sha gives us the opportunity to let players experience those aspects of the story directly. And they continue to ask, as you were creating Mek-Sha, what other Swtor planets did you draw inspiration from? Carrie responds, and it was asked, as you were creating Mek-Sha, what other Swtor planets did you draw inspiration from? Carrie responds, when dreaming up how to create Mek-Sha, the concept team did a lot of research into asteroids, planets, and space bodies, looking for interesting ways to show a pirate outpost hiding on or in an asteroid or a destroyed planet. Being inside an asteroid shell is something we haven't done in game before, so we had to develop a new way of accomplishing the look we were going for, showing the city areas in an exciting way, and also making sure the element of the shell opening and the looming deep space were featured. The environment group referenced our existing city planets like Nar Shaddaa to really look at how some of our more involved modular-based sets were constructed. Then, they took the knowledge and springboarded it forward into the solutions you'll see in Mek-Sha. And here's another great cityscape look into Mek-Sha. Yeah, it does kind of have that Nar Shaddaa type of feel to it, but one would say even like dirtier, grittier, and I like that. I'm really digging that. And it continues on. He asks, what steps did you take to make Mek-Sha unique? Carrie responds, Mek-Sha happens in a truly unique environment to the game. Never before have we been inside an asteroid like this. For Iocath, we were completely inside the planet. But with Mek-Sha, you can see the asteroid and deep space around you, and the large shield that protects the city. On a surface level, the team really tried to play off the idea of vertical space to make Mek-Sha stand out. Actually, I cannot wait to see how that's going to look. That's going to be awesome. They continue, there is a lot of vertical instance. The city extends high above and below the player, and there are several vertical transitions from spanning bridges that show off the detail and care put into the area. Like I said, I cannot wait to see this. This is going to be great. I'm just saying. And lastly, they ask, what's something both of you are excited for players to see once they set foot on Mek-Sha? Carrie responds, I'm excited for players to experience the city, the density, and the vertically, is something new. The whole team has worked diligently to ensure this is a unique, compelling, rich, story-driven area for the player to explore and enjoy. I like that. That means it's deep, and there'll probably be a lot to do there. That's always a good thing in my book. Charles concludes and responds, for me, the contrast between the extreme density of the structures contrasted with the huge, open vastness of space really makes Mek-Sha feel unique and cool. It's also home to a big cast of interesting characters that I can't wait to see players interacting with during a storyline of Onslaught. And they say, hey, thanks very much for your time, Carrie and Charles. If you'd like to see more news about Onslaught expansion, make sure you hit that link below. Well, there you have it, my friends. Some really cool article about Mek-Sha and what is to come into the future and how they decided to put something together really new and something that it just sounds really awesome. Just the cityscape, just the idea of being inside a destroyed planet asteroid thing. Just to me sounds really cool, and I can't wait to get in their experience and just really see how they really contrasted the city versus the vastness of space and everything going on around there. If anything is to be a tall tale sign of what they can do with environments and space, I leave it right up to Ilum, because right there, the way the space looks, and you have those ice crystal asteroids coming down really slowly, that is probably for me the most beautiful skyline in the entire game. Just, I cannot wait to see what they do with Mek-Sha. Anyways, my friends, let me know your comments in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts on this whole Mek-Sha thing. Are you as excited as I am to get your little grips in there and see what kind of funness with Mr. Tumnus they have put on? Let me know. And if you really like what you see here, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps the channel out a lot. Make sure you hit the share button as well and the bell notification button, because I do put out videos quite often. And if you really like what you see here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Become part of the family here at Boomy Nation, the freak show of YouTube, the black sheep of gaming. My friends, as always, remember to be kind. It's about community, and we will see you later. Good day.